truth is, I'm not really sure what happened.
If you came to prove, there's no reason to prove.
Hey family, so what I am doing, you are going to be cooking with Josie today. I'm making something really quick. Last night my daughter made some, I think she called it lemon pepper salmon. She has a video, you could go look that up. I think it's under Pretty Cash on YouTube. But there were 2 pieces left, so I am going to make that for my dinner, and of course it'll be for lunch tomorrow because they're very large pieces. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with the raw fish. I've already melted my butter. That's going to go in the bottom of my pan, and I will cook it open face in the oven. And then the oven is, if you can see, let's see, 400 degrees. It's preheating, okay? I will be adding onion powder. Okay. I am also going to do garlic powder. I stay away from salts, just because I'm not 23. Okay, and this is black pepper by McCormick. I also use accent in just about everything that I make, and that serves as my salt. I'm not going to use garlic salt, but my daughter did last night, and it was really good because she proportioned it properly. I am going to make mine blackened, so this is going to be blackened salmon versus hers was lemon pepper. And just as soon as I find my blackened, oh, here it is. So here's my blackened seasoning, and it's by Louisiana. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep all of that for you guys, and I will be back right before I put it in the oven. Rather than coming back after I seasoned it, I realized some people are learning how to do certain things. So what I decided to do is I am going to season it on camera. That way you see how, this is how I taught my daughter how to cook, and this is just to keep you from over seasoning your items, okay? So I've already put the butter in the pan, so it's pre-melted in the microwave, and you just swish it around, okay? And so I have that sitting there. I always begin with my base, which is accent, and I taught her to just go back and forth nice and even twice. So that's 1, 2. Here we go, 1, 2. Go up and down. You can't see it because of what it is. The reason I'm only doing like 1, 2, 1, 2 is because of all the stuff I'm layering on it. The next one I'm going to go in with is my onion powder. Same thing. It's going to be 1, 2. Oh Lord, that is too much. This is a lot. So I got to kind of sprinkle. That will be fine because it's garlic. It will be okay. I'm going to just take some and put over to the sides so that one little piece is not ODing with if I had my brush with me, I would have done that to get some of it off, and just put it on the sides, okay? The next thing, and I always place them over to the side so that I don't forget what I use. Going in with my garlic, and same thing, lightly, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, go back. Next, I use my lighter one so that I can see what's going on, because once I start putting my darker seasoning on, it's going to be hard to tell, you know, how heavy the seasoning. I'm going in now with the blackened season. This I like to put a lot of because this is primarily the seasoning. I haven't used this in a while, so I got to shake it up a little bit. I have some more too. Here's another option I can show you guys. Is by Zatarain's seasoning. It's also blackened. That's good as well. Okay, but I'm just gonna go in with Louisiana since they specialize in fish seasoning, and we're gonna go here. This I'm giving it a nice coating because that's my primary seasoning, and I'm still sprinkling light, guys, but okay. So that's just to give you an idea. Then I'm going to go in with my darker seasoning, which is my black pepper by McCormick. And this is just to give it just a little. Now, if you want you can add, use a little, like dried peppers. I think I have some, not sure if I want to use it. No, I'm not going to use that one. I think I'm cool on, and you can also add a little lemon if you wanted to do that, but because I'm making mine blackened, I'm not doing that. And give me one moment, I'm trying to get my thyme open. I'm going to add a little thyme just because I like that little bit of oomph on it, give it a little of an island taste, if you will. Oh, sorry if my hand is blocking, but not too much, just enough. Okay, and then as you see, I have my dishwater prepared to wash as I go. I don't like a junky kitchen when I'm cooking. I'm going to pick this up and just kind of allow it, lay it on this side, and oops, lay it, almost dropped that. Now that would have been terrible because this was too expensive to be dropping. And I am going to, although I don't end up eating the skin, I put a little on the side, see that? Because there's some meat there, and I put a little accent on the back just for flavor in case you have a guest that does want to taste, you know, to actually taste the skin, but not too much. And then I'll go ahead and add just a tad bit of blackened on it. Like I said, just for those people that just might want to taste it. Okay, so having said that, I am going to go ahead now and place it into my baking pan. I'm using a round pan. Let me see if I have my tongs, which I love to use. Just don't know if they are in here or not. I think I have them in a different drawer. I hate that. Oh boy. I think I've put them somewhere else. I really hate that because I love using my tongs. It makes it so easy to pick up stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and place that in here. And then here's the next piece. I'm going to pick that piece up. Okay. And I'm going, sorry. Meant to let you guys see me put that in there. And I keep them nice and separate so they can cook even when they're in the oven. You don't have to do this. I am going to add the rest of my butter on top. Just a little drizzle. That helps keep it nice and moist while cooking. I don't want it to run into drying out. And because of that as well, for a little more flavor, I'm going to add some of my lemon juice. You can also add fresh lemon. Oh, if I could get this off, that would be great. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to give it a little squirt of lemon. Because remember, this is blackened. I'm not trying to... Okay, that's enough for me. If I want more, I can add it on after. And then this is going to go into the oven, guys. So I will be back when it's done. My veggies are already done. My daughter made squash, zucchini, and onions last night with mashed potatoes. And I will just warm some of them. So unlike my daughter, I decided I'm going to add onions to mine because I love onions on most things. I mean, literally, that was like a slither of butter because I'm going to mix it in with my onions. Here's my onions. Started from here, and I went ahead and I just cut them. I wanted them kind of large because they are going to shrink. And I'm going to lightly season them and toss them in butter and then put it on top halfway through. I put this in the oven at 530. It's probably, but look how it is so far. So it is cooking away, and I wanted to get a little crisp on it, so I am not going to take it out for about 30 to 40 minutes. Just light garlic, little light pepper, nothing real heavy, guys. Just so I'm not just putting like raw onions on there. Give it a little bit of seasoning, and then I am going to, I think I'm going to put a tad bit of the blackened season. And even though I had cleaned all this stuff up, as you can see, it's all gone. But I don't mind. I just thought about it last minute, so just going to put a tad bit of the black seasoning on there, and I think that's enough. And I'm going to go ahead, this is what I will be plating my food in. I love these dishes, all clear. This is like, I love eating like my gourmet little meals out of here. And I also, like if I make stir fry, I like to eat them out of there. I don't know, just plates. I like when I plate it. So I am gonna go ahead and put these into here so that I can toss them up. God, that girl is good. Didn't even drop one. What? I'll leave that little piece. Okay, and I'll drop that. So I'm going to grab another fork so I can toss them. I'll put that in my dishwater. That's why you want to keep dishwater on hand, just for your little cleanup. And so I'm going to just keep tossing these in here so that butter gets on all of them. Like I said, I barely put butter. That was on purpose because I already coated my fish with it, so didn't want much. Don't want to lose that. But I'll continue to do that in about another 5 to 10 minutes because I don't want my onions to get smushy or mushy. I will add these on top of the fish. And because I'm not flipping it yet, I'm gonna wait. But that little bit of butter has coated these onions, so you don't need much at all. Alright guys. Okay guys, let's see where we are. It's currently 5:49. I put it in here at 5:30. Well, it's really like 5:27. This is where we are right now. So it is cooking along. It looks so scrumptious. Oh my god, I can. They are nice thick pieces of salmon, by the way. So you do want to cook that a little longer. So therefore, I'm not going to put my onions on there as yet. And again, that was at 400 degrees. And if you want, also, you can baste your fish with butter using one of these. I had chose to toss mine, and this is what I'm going to remove it from the pan with. And I will be putting it on that, and then I'll be warming up my potatoes and my squash and zucchini. And I will be pairing it with, well, I'll show you my glass of. Okay, I just took it out. It's 6:10, so remember I put it in like 5:27. I am going to go ahead and flip it now. You know what? I may not even need to flip it. I think I'm just going to go ahead because I'm fine with the bottom cooking. Yeah, it's cooking good enough. So, it's actually edible right now. I just want it a little more cooked. But, ooh, my edges are getting nice and crisp like I like them. Ooh, let's give this a little taste. Oh my god. You guys gotta try this recipe. You have to try it. If you don't know how to make it, put it on pause, each step, and try it. Oh my god, that was so good. Okay, so I don't want it to cool off, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my onions on top and spread them over. And this is just to add a little flavor because I like the taste of onion. At this point, if you wanted to, you could add some more butter, but remember I added butter to these onions. So now when I put it back in this heat, that butter is going to start to melt. So I got my phone on the charger, so it's making it a little bit hard, but Let me take it off real quick. And I'm gonna go slide that in there now just because it is pretty much done and I don't want it to, you know, dry out on me. So, alright guys, I'll be back. Okay, so I checked on my onions and they are cooking and I don't want them at a crisp, so I'm going to take that out in about 2 minutes. I just popped my veggies into that glass container you see over there. I took them out of this plastic. It's not good to warm up anything in plastic due to it causing cancer, the chemicals in the plastic. So I put it in that, and I have another plate here that I'll be serving my food on, and then if my mom is around I will also give her some. If not, I'm going to cut a portion out for tonight and then I will eat the rest of the salmon tomorrow. Okay guys, so it is now 6:23. I have let this caramelize enough, and all that you see at the bottom is the result of cooking it in the butter. Look at that. Oh gosh, I don't understand how good this is. Absolutely try this. It just shows that you can eat healthier without. And see, you see the onions now have a softness to it. I didn't want it too soft because I want to be able to cut it up with my oh my god, hold on one. End result, and as you see my onions on top, this is what it looks like from the side. And let me show you, wait, let's do this side so you can see how it cooked. It's really delicious. So that is squash, zucchini, and onions that my daughter made last night, and the mashed potatoes. I only took a little of that, and this is my wine, my alkaline water. So I just pour that into my wine glass. And that is going to be my wine for tonight. You all know I do not drink, so you should have known that was a setup. Alright, there you go. Cooking with the Jersey girl for life. See you guys on my next episode. Bye. Yes, and by the way, nails and all. Bye guys, have a great one.
The truth is, I'm not really sure what happened.